Once upon a time, in a quiet little village surrounded by golden fields, there lived a humble farmer named Thomas. Every morning before the sun rose, he walked miles to fetch water from an old well outside the village. He carried 2 large clay pots tied to a wooden stick that rested across his shoulders. One pot was perfect, shiny, strong, not a single crack. The other pot had a small crack on one side. Each time Thomas came home, the cracked pot had lost nearly half its water. The perfect pot often mocked it. "Look at you," it would say. "You can't even do the one thing you were made for." The cracked pot never replied. It just quietly accepted its fate, day after day, losing water and losing confidence in itself. One morning, after years of silence, the cracked pot finally spoke. As Thomas filled it with water, it trembled and said, "Thomas, I'm so sorry. You work so hard, yet I fail you every single day. I can't even carry a full load home." "I'm broken." Thomas paused, looked at the pot with gentle eyes and smiled. "Tomorrow," he said softly, "I'll show you something. Then you'll understand how special you really are." The next morning, they set off on the same dusty path as always. The cracked pot, still ashamed, decided to look around for the first time. And then it saw something that made it stop. On its side of the road, there were hundreds of wildflowers, bright yellow, red, purple, dancing in the morning breeze. The pot stared in disbelief. Its side of the path was alive, while the other side, where the perfect pot hung, was dry and bare. By the time they reached home, the cracked pot still felt confused. It whispered, "But Thomas, I still lost half the water." "I still failed you." Thomas gently set both pots down, wiped the dust from his hands, and said, "My dear friend, don't you see? I knew about your crack all along. That's why, months ago, I planted flower seeds along your side of the path. And every day as we walked home, you watered them, without even realizing it." He smiled as he looked toward the road glowing with flowers. "Because of you, my home is filled with color and life. Because of your flaw, beauty grew where there was once nothing." For a moment, the cracked pot said nothing. Then, tears rolled down its side again. But this time, they weren't tears of sadness. They were tears of joy. Thomas gently whispered, "You thought your weakness made you worthless. But that very weakness made the world around you beautiful. You are perfect in your own way. Friends, remember this. Nobody is perfect. We all have cracks, we all have flaws, but sometimes the very thing you see as your imperfection is what makes you extraordinary. Just like that cracked pot, your flaws can create something beautiful if you choose to see them differently."